Hello everyone, welcome to a new video of computer science. We are going to see DBMS quiz that are already uploaded in the post or community tab. There you can find the quiz. We are going to discuss the quiz number 21 to 30 in this video. If you are new here, I would like you to subscribe to the channel, give it a like and share it with your friends. You can also find question number solution 1 to 10 in another video and 11 to 20 in another video, which is already available in the playlist. Please do go and check it out there. So let's begin. These quiz are already answered by some people. It is one answer, and if you have not attended this quiz, you can go and attend it right now. It's available now also. You have to check part 4 DBMS and SQL questions. So let's start. So let's read it. If you want to ensure that a column in a table must be filled with value and cannot be left empty, which constraint should you use? So these are the constraints. We have already discussed what are the constraints. You can find a video of constraint in the DBMS playlist. So these are the constraints, and what is the question they are asking is, ensure that a column in a table must be filled with a value. A value should be there. It should not be left as null and cannot be empty. Which constraint should you use? So it should not be null. Okay, so the constraint not null is used in such case where you have to have a value in your column. Other constraints are not used for those purposes. Okay, so this is answered by one person, which is already correct. Next one is, how many primary key constraints can a table have in SQL? So number of primary key possible in a table is always 1. Okay, so this is the solution. You cannot have more than one primary key inside a column. These are wrong answers. Next one is, which aggregate function is used to calculate the average value of a numeric column? So question is aggregate function. So these functions are all known as aggregate functions. So you have to find out average value of a numeric column. So if you are given with the age column, there you have 9, 10, 20, 30. These are the ages entered there. You have to find the average. You need not use or do simple calculation there. You can simply use this AVG function there, which is known as an aggregate function. Others are also aggregate function, but AVG serves the purposes of finding the average. Next question or next quiz is 24th one. You can find here, what will the following SQL query return? So what this will be returning? So this is select statement, which always displays. It is used for displaying the value max of salary from employees. So it finds out maximum value of the salary. So you are given with 20,000, you are given with 30,000, 50,000, 10,000. Okay, these are the values. It will find out which is the maximum value out of the given salary column. In that case, minimum salary, this is wrong answer. This is wrong answer. Highest salary from the employees table. That is the right answer. So it is answered by many of them. 80% people have correctly answered it. Next quiz is 25th one. If you want to find all records where the column city starts with new and is followed by any number of characters, which like pattern would you use? So these are the patterns given. So you have the option of like in your SQL, where you can select the type of characters you want. Like in this one, they are asking new is required and it should follow any number of characters. That means it can be New York, New Jersey, okay, and New Delhi, anything like this. So the pattern should match this one. To show that we need NEW, and the character which is required is percentage. It represents any number of characters. If you use underscore, it represents only one character. Okay, so you can see here, this is the right answer. This is wrong because it will represent only one character, and this is also not the matching one, and this is also not the matching one. Okay, so this new, and then the percentage follows. So this is the correct answer, which is most of the people have correctly answered it. Next one is, what does the underscore wildcard character do in SQL like clause? So already we have discussed, it matches exactly one character. Just now we have discussed about it. It matches one character. So 3 people have answered correctly. Next one, let's see what it is. Given the following table is given to you. ID, name, department. 3 columns are given: ID, name, and department. It is not aligned properly. What will be the result of the query select distinct name from employees? So it displays name from your employees table, but the word distinct is used, which will be non-duplicate. Okay, so it will show all the names Alice, Bob, Alice, Charlie should be displayed. But since the distinct keyword has come, Alice, Bob, and Charlie only will be displayed. So this is the right answer. Okay, Alice, Bob, and Charlie. Not this one, not this one, because repetition is here, and here also repetition. You can see this is not the correct answer. Because of that, this is first one is the correct answer. 11 people have answered and many have got it right. Let's move on to the next question. Which of the following SQL queries correctly uses the between operator to find employees with salaries between $50,000 and $75,000? Here, between operator you have to use. You can refer to the videos available in the playlist where we have discussed about between, in, like, and all. Here, if you see, select star from employees is as usual used for displaying, where salary between 50,000 and 75,000 should be the correct answer, because this is the pattern how it has to be used, where the column for which you want to put the condition, and between the starting value and the ending value. So this is the correct one, and this is the correct format too. With between and has to be used, not to. This is wrong. Okay, and when you use in, only this and this will be selected. Those who are having 50,000 and 75,000, only those values will be displayed. So that's why this is also not correct. This is also not correct. Next one is greater than 50,000. That means it increases more than 50,000, and then lesser than 75,000. So that is also wrong. So that is why these 3 are wrong, and this is the correct format, which is answered correctly by most of the people. 7 people have answered it. You can attend these quizzes now. Quiz number 29. Which SQL statement will return all records from the employee table sorted by the last name column in descending order? Okay, so order should be for last name and in the descending order. Okay, so let's check all the queries. Here, select star from employees, order by last name, ASC. This ASC and DESC, 2 words are used. ASC stands for ascending order, DESC stands for descending order. So just we have to check which one it will be right. Here you can see DESC, DESC, 2 options are there. Let's check both of them. Other 2 won't work because here that is not being used. Okay, this and this is not the right answer. Now if you go to this query, first one, let's check. Select star from employees, order by last name, DESC. That is correct. Okay, we need last name to be ordered. Now if you see the other option, why it is wrong, let's check. Select star from employees, order by first name. Here it is used first name. We don't need first name. Okay, so that is the mistake here. And so this is also wrong answer. Your second B is the right answer. If you want to check the video, you can find at this link about this concept. Let's go to the last question for this video. If you want to select the top 10 records from the query result in SQL Server, which clause would you use? So for that, this is the right answer. It will display the first 10 records if you need it that way. Okay, so 3 people answered and all got it right. Not this one, not this one, and not this one. Hope this video was useful to you. If you found something useful from this video, don't forget to give it a like and do comment in the comment box about the feedback, how you feel about the video, what has to be changed or what has to be included in the topics, and share this with your friends. Thank you for watching.